My dad is the smartest man that I know. Everybody has somebody in their life that they consider to be absolutely brilliant. And for me, it's my dad. My dad didn't go to a fancy Ivy League school for college. My dad's not a doctor, dentist, lawyer. My dad taught high school biology in one of the worst neighborhoods of the city of Chicago. Truth be told, my dad missed his calling because my dad is a mechanical genius. Looking back at my childhood, we always seemed to have a lot of things. We seemed to have a lot of stuff. More things and stuff than my friends did. More things and stuff than other families of the neighborhood. And it's not because we were rich. In fact, both of my parents were Chicago public school teachers. It was rare that we ever purchased anything brand new. But my dad was like a hound. He could sniff out a used, broken down, dilapidated thing, and at night, after work in the garage, resurrect it back to life. And as a kid, I didn't have the internet, didn't have a smartphone, didn't have an Xbox. So for entertainment, I would go out and watch my dad perfect his craft of resurrecting these things. I had probably the most important job, in my opinion, at the time, because to me it seemed like it was the most stressful job. I was in control of the light. And it was a fine line between illuminating the object my dad was working on and blinding him. Because if I blinded him, it would send him into a tailspin like no other. But there were lessons to be learned in that nighttime classroom garage. And if you paid attention, you could learn them. And I did pay attention. And so some of those lessons stay with me till today, 3 in particular. 1, always check the oil in your car. 2, it's just a machine. Be gentle. And 3, if you want it to last and you want it to function correctly and well over time, it's all about maintenance. Let me repeat that. If you want it to last and function well over time, it's all about maintenance. So fast forward 4 decades or so, 4 years of dental school at Northwestern, 3 years of a hospital residency at Johns Hopkins, 4 years of specialty training at Penn, 20 years of clinical practice as a periodontist prosthodontist. That lesson stays with me till today. It is not uncommon for a patient to ask me, Dr. Jackson, how long is this bridge going to last? Well, Mrs. Jones, I can't answer that question for you. I can give you a number. I can give you an average. I can give you an average number of 1,000 bridges that were placed and monitored over 20 years. But I can't give you a number as an individual. Because you see, your bridge and how long it lasts is all about maintenance. I get that, Doc. But what do I have to do to maintain my bridge? Well, you just have to brush and floss it. You see, plaque builds up on things in the mouth. And plaque is bacteria. And bacteria cause disease. So if you don't get the plaque off, your bridge, your tooth, your implant, there's a good chance that it's going to fail. Because it's all about maintenance. All right, Dr. Jackson, I got it. Tell me what I need to do. Well, you need to brush and floss. You need to mechanically remove that plaque. And 2 years ago, I would have told Mrs. Jones to go to the pharmacy and go to the oral hygiene aisle and buy one of those blue floss threaders that we all know in the industry. It's got a little tip to it with a little blue loop. And I'd have Mrs. Jones put a strand of floss through that blue loop. And I'd tell her to go to her bathroom and get that blue strand up underneath her bridge. And then once she does, she'll be able to keep the plaque off. Mrs. Jones looks at me and she goes, well, I can't do that. You see, I've got arthritis in my hands, and my fingers don't work so well. Or another patient of mine said, you know what? Look at the size of these hands. They're like a baseball mitt. I can't get that into the back of my mouth. And these responses were not that uncommon. In fact, they were common. People can't do it. And it was at that minute, it was at that onset of the recognition of this problem that the AutoFlosser was born. You see, the AutoFlosser is a simple handheld device to be able to make flossing under any dental connected appliance simple and easy. It allows the patient to easily get floss under that bridge. So again, I want to leave you with three things. These three things that my dad told me years ago in that nighttime garage. Always check your oil. It's just a machine, so be gentle. And if you want it to last, and you want it to function well over time, it's all about maintenance. Thank you.